Over the past 5 weeks of Lent, we've been listening to Jesus' last words from the cross. And today we come to the sixth word. We find it in John chapter 19, verse 30, where it says, "It's finished." This is not a word of surrender. Jesus was not giving up after seeing the writing on the wall, having given it his best try. And he's not saying, "It is what it is," summing up a good run in a phrase and giving in to what everyone else saw as inevitable. The sixth word from the cross is actually a word of achievement. 9 chapters earlier, Jesus declared, "I am the good shepherd." In John 10, he had told his disciples, "I lay down my life for my sheep. No one takes it from me. I have the power to lay it down, and I have the power to take it up again." He said, "I have received this command from my Father." From the very start of his life, Jesus had set out to do what his Father had willed, and now he has fulfilled his purpose. In its day, the cross served not just as a general form of capital punishment. It was meant by Rome to inflict maximum pain and as a means of torture and humiliation. It was meant to rob the person of any sense of dignity or humanity. And yet Jesus' sixth word from the cross declares another reality. I have the power to lay it down and to take it up. What a difference between words of surrender, "I'm finished," and this word of victory, "It is finished." God has finished what God began for our sake. My prayer for us in this season of Lent is that we will move away from a sense of everything depending on us, what we do, what we accomplish, what we sort out or straighten up, and instead to allow this word from the cross to speak into our busy lives and bring a sense of peace. God has done for us what we can't accomplish on our own. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 12 reminds us that when Christ had offered for all time a single sacrifice for sins, he sat down at the right hand of God. Christ sat down. He sat down because it was finished. The cross, that intended sign of defeat, has become the ultimate sign of God's greatest victory over sin and death. That verse from Hebrews also sounds somewhat reminiscent of Genesis chapter 2, doesn't it? On the seventh day, God had finished the work of creation and rested. May the work completed by Christ on the cross on our behalf allow us, in our own restlessness, as Augustine would say it, to find our rest in Him. I'm Craig Rumble. Thanks for being together with Markham Baptist Church.